Welcome one, welcome all to Man Manga Boy and his monthly reading ranks. What in the world did I read and what I rank it? You gotta know. You gotta know. This is gonna be on the test. Let's start with Dragon Ball Super. It's a A/B. Ooh, Abe. Ultra Ego Vegeta shows up here. Phenomenal. We finally get Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta design face. Really exciting to see this character get this new power up. I know it's old, but I just got to it. It was worth it. Definitely worth checking out Dragon Ball Super if you haven't. At this time, it is tons of excitement. We've got 2 new arcs under our belt at this time, with the Japanese release starting a 3rd. So if you're always looking for Dragon Ball Super content like I am, check it out for no doubt. Yuna and the Haunted Hot Spring. It's good. We are getting a little bit more of the development between Yuna and this world as things kind of develop on, but it is ultimately a harem manga. I don't really like harem manga that much, and I knew it going into what it was, but I would say it's better than most, but still, it's around to C. Ghost Reaper Girl is an easy A, okay? Possibly S. I could easily go into S. I'm going into S. Ghost Reaper Girl ended up really taking off in the 3rd volume. 1 and 3, they were great. 2's good. 2's a solid like A, B. 3, volume 3, mind blown. Check out this series. It's on hiatus. It's disappointing and sad. Really great though. JJK volume 18 was good. Not great. I would probably even do this. But again, JJK is solid. We are in the now tournament with the other exorcists, and they're going through time. They're pulling exorcists from other time periods, I suppose. So that's interesting. J.K. Haru's a sex worker in another world. The first volume I read of this month was good, lighthearted, like a palate cleanser. The second volume of it was really good. Really kind of shows us there's something going on in the shadows. This series is almost done. It was only a 2-volume light novel, and they have said that they passed the halfway point at this point. So it should be ending probably pretty soon, within, by volume 8 at the very latest, I would think. So that's really great. Blue Period, we finished up year 1. I got another A. I need to... Everything else, D. This will balance it out. Everything else is D. No, I'm kidding, obviously. But Blue Period was really good. I did highly enjoy pretty much everything that happened, but I felt like we didn't get a lot about the other characters. I kind of feel like they're left in the dark, which makes sense because they're not in that school, but still. What are you going to do, I guess? Insufficient Direction. It's not for everybody. It is really good, though. It is a fun comedy about this woman who happens to be married to Hideki Anno, the creator of... I keep slying, I don't know why. I'm doing it myself, so I know why it's happening. I'm doing it. But the creator of Neon Genesis, it's great. It's funny. It reminds me of my own life. Check it out if you are married and slowly corrupting your non-weeb SO. Mushoku Tensei. This series is also good. I didn't really like it so much at first, but it is really picking up with this arc as well. I want to see other stuff happen. There's not really a lot of skills. It's all a lot of political drama. I'm not a big fan of political dramas, but it's so good. I definitely still recommend it at this point. It was heading down this way at one time because I was getting really bored of it, but once they went to this new country, I really shook things up. Vinland Saga, easy S rank. It is great. It is amazing with the new season starting this week or last week. Everybody else is probably realizing that as well, so definitely check it out. Wand Dance, I like it definitely more than Mushoku Tensei. It's a lot of fun. We're getting more and more involved with the dancing techniques and kind of bringing it together with real life stuff and introducing it into life, so that way the main character can kind of make this comparison to it. It's a lot of fun. I really wanted to get an anime adaptation. I think that's where it'll really shine. No question. I haven't seen this series in forever. I'm going to sneeze again. Anyways, How heavy are the dumbbells do you lift? How heavy are the dumbbells that you lift? How heavy are the dumbbells that you lift? Okay, how heavy are they? Volume 9. This series has been kind of MIA lately. It has a few Yu-Gi-Oh puns in it. I'm between a B and an A at this point, which I thought was really funny though, the Yu-Gi-Oh jokes. This series, I guess, only comes out maybe once or twice a year at this point. I guess we must be pretty close to caught up. I think there's only 2 volumes ahead of us in Japan. Written by the same guy who does Kengan Ashura and Kengan Omega. Strongly recommend checking it out. It is a ton of fun. So if you like weightlifting and edutainment manga, this is one to not miss. It's a lot of fun. The Great Yahi Will Not Be Defeated. Again, this series is identical to that other manga that everyone likes, that everybody liked the anime a lot too. It was called The Great Demon King Works at McDonald's. Shoot. No, what was it called? The Devil is a Part-Timer. There we go. Very much the same thing. The main character gets herself into these holes and she has to dig herself out of them. A lot of fun. Again, that's pretty much just a quick explanation of it. See my video on it for more information, but it's a lot of fun. The main plot is she has to get her mana crystals back so that way she can become her true form. The Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. Again, another series that I'm really enjoying right now. A lot of political stuff going on in here as well, but also a ton of fighting and character development. So I do enjoy it quite a lot more than Mushoku Tensei, as you can see by that. You can see how I put them right here, like that. That was intentional. Yeah, so it is a great series. Again, I think the anime must have rushed through this because each episode is a volume at this point in the manga, and the manga has a ton of information in it. So I know that the anime is missing a lot. Ragna Crimson. This series is a big war arc right now. So wherever I put it kind of depends on my mood. Do I want to just watch humans slaying dragons like massively or not? It is a ton of gory violence. Definitely worth checking out. Fire Force, another series worth checking out. It is so good. Holy crap, this ending. It is going to finish on like the highest note. It has been amazing since this like arc has started, especially. I love every minute of it. Cannot wait to get to the end of it. It has been a wild ride so far, and I do not know where it's going. Wistoria, Wand and Sword. This is by the creator of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? And well, what did I think of it? I thought it was amazing. Okay, it is swords and magic meets Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon? I know what you're saying. That's already in it. But this is like Mashal, where everybody can use magic. And if you don't use magic, you're a fucking loser, okay? And the main character cannot use magic super good. But he is like the best magic swordsman in the world. So that is pretty cool. Pretty cool for this guy. Because I love magic swordsmen, really. It's just like an inappropriate motion for male fellatio, I would say. Sky Geezer. This series is, again, really good. This is a one-shot or compilation that kind of all tied together of stories by the creator who did Heavenly Delusion. Another series I really liked. It has a lot of twists. I can't really talk too much about it without spoiling it, so I won't. But definitely check it out if you are a fan of Heavenly Delusion and that author's works. It's very kind of trippy and weird. Goblin Slayer. This series, I only read one volume of it this week, and it was really good for this month. But that being said, it did not compare to Year One. I read a ton of Year One, and Year One is so good, especially with this lady on the cover here. She's a beast. Oh my god, she can wreck stuff. I can't probably like it around here. Right now, I like Goblin Slayer original a little bit more than Year One, but Year One is really good. I only read one volume versus like 6 of Year One, but still a ton of fun to read through. Goblin Slayer is killing it. Daikatana, I didn't feel like this last volume did too much for me. I really felt like it was kind of I almost felt like you could not read it and be able to understand the story okay, which is never that good of a thing to say about a story. So Daikatana is cool because it shows us what happened before Goblin Slayer and to the Demon Lord of the world. So I am excited to see kind of how it ends, but right now definitely the weakest of the 3 that I am ready for Goblin Slayer. Drifting Dragons. is getting more and more interesting. We're getting more of a story behind it. Probably not quite as good as Goblin Slayer. Actually, I'm going to slide Goblin Slayer up a little bit here. It's about there. Yeah. And, we are trying to hunt down these 4 like main dragons here and try to go after the main dragon king. At least that's what I'm understanding is the story at this point, and eat them. Make fun dishes. It is a lot better than it was where it was aimless, so definitely check it out at this point, but it took like 8 volumes to get to here, so I wouldn't jump into it without knowing that at the very least. But yeah, it's getting really good, really interesting. The art is gorgeous, of course, as I always say. That is the highest redeeming feature of that series. Phantom Seer, it is done, it is over with, and I did like it. I liked it, it was good, and I enjoy it. Check it out. It is available on Shonen Jump Digital. The whole series is only 4 volumes long, so it's a pretty quick and easy read. But that is my monthly ranks. What do you guys think? Any of these series blowing your minds right now? Are you guys going to check any of these out? Because I swear you need to check out these 3. If nothing else, you're going to check out these 3 and this 4th one here. Okay, that's it. If you're not going to do anything else this month, you're going to do that. Okay? Promise me this. In some form or fashion, these 4 series. They're so good. Let me know down below how you're planning to approach this homework assignment I've given you. And as always, if you enjoy this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. We do them every month. They're a lot of fun for me to just kind of talk about and kind of sort my thoughts on these series that I read as the month kind of progressed. We'll see you next month for the next one. Bye-bye.